Hello, I'm Trainer James, and today I am bringing you an Izzet Aggro deck for historic best of one. And basically, the whole deck relies on us having very cheap creatures that sort of do other things. So, as you can see, we have 4 Bonecrusher Giant and 4 Brazen Borrower. Now, both of them are pretty great creatures to be in this aggro deck. Like the Giant itself is a 4/3, Brazen Borrower is a 3/1 with flying and flash. But they have spells attached to them in the fact that Brazen Borrower can send a permanent back to the opponent's hand, and Bonecrusher Giant can basically shock something for 2 mana. So it's creature removal, or you could just hit the opponent with the Stomp. And both of those, the Petty Theft and the Stomp, they both trigger Sprite Dragon. Sprite Dragon is a blue and a red for a 1/1 with flying and haste. Whenever you cast non-creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Sprite Dragon. I'm sure most of you already know what Sprite Dragon does, but, you know, for anyone that doesn't. So the Sprite Dragon triggers on us casting spells, which is what our deck wants to do. And then we have 4 Spectral Adversary here. It also has Flash as a 2/1 with flying. If we have 4 or more mana, then if our opponent goes to attack or remove one of our other creatures, then we could pay 4 or more mana to basically phase out one of our creatures so it survives. But you can also phase out your opponent's creatures. If you're getting low on life and they go to attack, you flash it in, phase out, one or more of their creatures depending on how much mana you have. And then whenever you pay the extra 1 in a blue, then Spectral Adversary gets a +1/+1 counter for how many ever times you triggered it. So it could be a 3/2, could be a 4/3, so on, so forth. And then we have 1 Ox of Agonas here. It's a great way to refill our hand if we run out of cards. But it's also really great against, mill decks, if there are still Dimir rogue decks out there in Historic. I've seen them. I've fallen into those rogue decks before. So we have 1 Ox of Agonas here. It's at the very high end of being 5 mana, but if it gets into the graveyard, then it only costs 2, plus exiling 8 other cards. As for our other spells, we have 4 Royal Scions. Now, I like this Planeswalker, but you don't ever really see it all that often. But one thing I really like about it is that, first, it's a non-creature spell, so it triggers Sprite Dragon. So if you go Sprite Dragon turn 2, Royal Scions turn 3, then Sprite Dragon becomes a 2/2. And then if you +1, then you can have your Sprite Dragon basically be a 4/2 with Trample and First Strike. And then if you're able to get it up to 8 or more, then you could draw 4 cards and deal damage equal to the amount of cards in your hand to any target. And then we're also running a bunch of very cheap spells. 4 Opt, 4 Play with Fire, 4 Static Discharge that only gets better the more times you cast it. So the first time you cast it, it deals 3, then 4, then 5, then 6. We're running 2 Test of Talents, basically for our opponents that play spells that we want to get rid of. And then we're also running 2 Soul Guide Lantern for graveyard decks our opponents might play, maybe like an Izzet Phoenix deck or something like that. As you can see up here, this is best of 1. I do have a best of 3 version of this deck, and these 4 spells right here, the 2 Test of Talent and the 2 Soul Guide Lantern, are in the sideboard, and I actually have a Riddle Form here instead, because Riddle Form does trigger with Sprite Dragon, and it also triggers anytime you play Opt, Play with Fire, Static Discharge, Royal Scions, Stomp, or Petty Theft. So it could become a 3/3 flyer as well. But for best of 1, I think it's better if we take the Riddle Form out and add in ways to play with our opponent's decks, assuming on what they're doing, of course. But yeah, this is Izzet Aggro. So let's go ahead, get to some matches, and I will see you on the battlefield. Oh. Bonecrusher, the Royal Scions with an Opt and a Play with Fire. We do get to go first. Okay, we'll keep it. Do we want this on blue or red? Guess it would depend on what our opponent plays first. But either way, we can opt, and then we still have 2 stomps. So let's play it on blue. Black Thoughtseize. Well, okay. Another opt. Don't need that. We actually need land, so well, play with fire. Okay. They might take our Royal Scions. Or they could take a creature. They decide to take a creature. Okay, well. Guess we should have played that turn 1. I wasn't even thinking about that. Yeah, definitely should have played that turn 1. Then we could have Thoughtseize, or we could have Test of Talented their Thoughtseize. So they take our other giant. Okay. Well, no land. Opponent also with no land. Static Discharge. I don't mind it, but we do need land, so. Okay, there we go. We could draw a card and discard a card. Okay, well, let's do that then. Play with fire. Nice. Keep 1 on top. Groovy, dude.
Better hope you delay our quest no further.
My answers lie.
Brazen Borrower. Test of Talents. We'll get rid of it. Wow. Cling to dust, okay. Do they draw a land? They're not playing Luris. Maybe, what, Death Shadow, maybe? Well, I guess Death Shadow, they would play Luris. So, like, Steal and Sack, I guess?
My plan is crystal.
There we go. We'll keep the land just in case. Dragon's Rage Channeler, cool. Village Rites. Okay. Our opponent's completely tapped out. We're going to make this into a 5-1. We're going to attack him for 5. We can actually hit him for 7. Get him down to 5. Well. Okay. Don't need that. Spectral Adversary. Cool. Well, we have a way of protecting our creature now. Anyways. They have a lot of cards in hand. They're probably playing Croxa as well. I could see that. Could have 2 removal spells. Final Promise. Okay. How about no? Auto pay. There we go. Right, we can hit him for 6. We just need like a play with fire, Bonecrusher Giant, Brazen Borrower. Okay. Well, that gets him down to 1. So they have to be able to remove both creatures. Village Rides, sure. Guess they could have like a cling to dust to try to get some life, but that doesn't save them. Oh yeah! Sprite Dragon with a Royal Scions, a Brazen Borrower, and a Static Discharge. Our opponent does get to go first. But that's okay. We'll keep the hand. Ooh. Maybe they're, what, Emergent Ultimatum? Pass a turn. There was no stick there. We actually need a land, so we'll put the Royal Scions on bottom. Okay. Hit them. Down to 17, they go. Cultivate. Oh yeah, they're definitely Emergent Ultimatum. So we have to keep Tested Talents in our hand for when they decide to ultimatum. Well, they can't ultimatum next turn, right? They're not playing red, so there's no, like... And they're not, like, discarding ultimatum, so there's no, like, Mizzix Mastery shenanigans going on. So let's play with fire. See if we draw a land. We don't. Or, scry a land, rather. Okay, we got him down to 13. Elder Gargaroth. We can make them play it again. Yeah, because otherwise they're just going to attack and gain life, so let's do it. Down to 10 they go. No attacks. Resolve. No blocks. Sure. Golos? Okay. Land. Okay, got it. And a steam vents. Could play Royal Scions, give it +2, first strike trample, and if they block with Elder Gargaroth, then they lose it. But that also opens them up to using Emergent Ultimatum. So let's play that tapped. Nope. No tax. Pass turn. If they don't play it, we can stomp them with Bonecrusher. Okay. Down to 6 we go. My turn. Okay. Oh, well, bam. Hit him. Now we have a 6/6 Sprite Dragon. Pass the turn. Shadow's Verdict. No. There's the Ultimatum. And they have Extinction Event still. They literally only had one. Wow. And they got it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Eh. Opt, Adversary, Dragon, play with fire. Okay. Seems fine. Keep. Green! Pass the turn. Dwynen's Elite. Dwynen enters the battlefield to control another elf creature. Create a 1/1. Okay. Brazen Borrower. That's not bad. We'll keep it. Let's Sprite Dragon. Elvish Archdruid, okay. Cool, cool. What do we want next turn? Probably Brazen Borrower, honestly. So we could... Yeah, let's take it back to their hand. Then when they replay it, we can play with fire it. Or they might just have a collected company. Well, bam. Let's see. If we just plan on playing Brazen Borrower on their turn, then we'll play the Steam Vents tapped. That way we don't have to hurt ourselves anymore than we already are. Allosaurus Shepherd, sure. Other elves you control get +1, +1. We'll play this on red. Hit him for 6, we get him down to 8. We Bonecrusher Giant this, we get him down to 7. We could flash in the Spectral Adversary, and then next turn kill him. So let's do that. Seven. So this right here, these two alone kill our opponent. Collected Company, okay. That's 7. Okay. And yeah. Getting it done against Elves. We get to go first. Well, we have options for turn 2. We have 2 Stomps and a Petty Theft. And a Test of Talents. It's probably less relevant. But let's go ahead, start with a Mountain. We don't have any Snarls in our deck, so we don't have to worry about that. Shh. Pass a turn. Voice of the Blessed. Okay. Well, bam. Get out of here. Let's go ahead and play our Giant. See if they play green. If they do, it doesn't look like they do because they're playing Snowlands. Okay, let's attack. Down to 17 they go. Okay. We'll take it. Soul Warden. Send that back to hand. My turn. Stomp that. And I guess it really doesn't matter whether we put this on blue or red because we have another one next turn, so. Oh, wow, boom. They're gonna replay their Righteous Valkyrie, so I think we just play the Bonecrusher. Brazen Borrower can't get through it. Attack. They go to 10. End turn. Voice of the Blessed. Nice. Get rid of it. Play our Borrower. Go down to 4. Play our other Giant. We can play you tapped. Soul Warden, very nice. Another Soul Warden! They gain 2 more life. Go to 7. Static Discharge, that's not bad. Okay. Attack with all. 3. And burn them out. Burn out the Lifegain deck. The opponent goes first. We have a Brazen Borrower, a Spectral Adversary, and a Royal Scions. We do have 3 land, though. So we'll keep it. I don't know if we'll need the Tested Talents or not. We're going to mute the opponent because they have the Bat. The Bat. Why can't they have Silent Pets? Like this good bear over here. He really needs a name. Let me know in the comment section. What should our bear's name be? I remember my girlfriend Jen giving him a name, but I don't remember what it was. Royal Scions. Jund. Kroxa. Okay. Oh, look at that. How nice. Don't mind if I do. Get out of here. Another one. Alright. We'll get rid of that. Pass. My turn. A play with fire. Well, we need this on blue so we can play the Brazen Borrower. Pass. Oh, buddy. Exile each opponent's graveyard. They can exile their other Kroxa. Play with fire. Well, let's try to get as much damage in as possible.
Clean victories.
Dialed up. Put your heart behind every attack.
If we could draw another land, and if this creature survives, then we can protect it with Spectral Adversary. Deals 2 damage. Okay. Well, yeah, let's get rid of that.
Are you okay?
Oh, I think so.
Okay. Do this.
There is no virtue without bravery.
8. Let's opt right now, just see if we get a land. We don't. It's a flash creature though, and they're down to 8. So the Royal Scions punches up to 5. This is 2. It gets them down to 7. Okay. I'll probably make us discard one of these. So if they do that, I guess that's okay. Chevel. Ooh. Put it on this one. They're... See which one they decide to kill. Yeah. Okay. It would be nice to have another land here, because then we could have protected our Brazen Borrower, but they're probably going to kill it. And I think they gain life off this too, right? Yeah. Gain 3 life. Oh, they did the Planeswalker instead. Okay. Gain 3 life. They go up to 8.
I have your will.
Fine. Okay, let's play our other one. See what's coming. Boom. Got him. All right. Got it with 3 lands. That is not a great hand. We need more than 1 land, and the 2 Soul Guide Lanterns, while great for our last match, may not be good here. 2 tapped lands. That sucks too. But we do have 2 ops. So we take back the Royal Scions, I guess. Haste. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, we'll play it. We wouldn't have been able to do anything on turn 1. We wouldn't have been able to play our ops anyways because these both would have came in tapped. So, it's whatever. Okay, I'm going to put a stop on their main phase. Just to see what they play. Okay, they're not playing anything. So let's get rid of that. Light up the stage. Skewer and Ember Cleave. Deal 3 damage to any target. I want to play Sprite Dragon, but they'll probably just skewer it. We don't have enough. We don't have a way of getting it to be more than 3 toughness. So we can flash in Spectral Adversary or the Brazen Borrower. So let's pass a turn. We also could have played Bonecrusher Giant. Shock. Okay. Okay. And light up the stage yet again. Anax. Play our borrower. Oh, buddy. Sprite Dragon. See if we can get something else. Another land. Yes, we can. Okay, cool. Nice. Attack. Do it again. Another island. I guess it's okay that we draw it. If it would have been just Scry, I probably would have put it on the bottom. Lightning Strike, okay, sure. We can Spectral Adversary their Anax. That way it can't attack next turn, and then we can also play with fire. And then the turn after that, we can play Royal Scions. So let's do that. Pass a turn. Spectral. Auto pay. Skewer the critics. Play with fire. Another opt. Don't need that on top. Den of the Bugbear. We could get him down to 4. What's the most damage they can do to us? What if they get Ember Cleave? If they draw an Ember Cleave, that puts us down to 4. And then I don't think they would have another burn spell that could deal 4 damage. So let's Royal Scions.
I lead the way, but my brother knows. Your heart can overcome any challenge.
Den of the Bugbear. So we have that to attack with if they decide to take our Brazen Borrower out. Light up the stage. What do they get? Cavalcade and light up the stage. Land, Chandra. Okay. We deal 1 damage
I won't stop fighting
or exile the
to keep them
top
safe again.
card of their library.
Watch me heat up the dance floor.
Nice. Alright, well. Well, we made it to Platinum Tier 3 with this deck anyways. So those were the matches with Izzet Aggro. As you can see, it had a 78% win rate with a 100% on the play, 67% on the draw across 9 matches that took 52 minutes basically. Yeah, like this deck was just a whole lot of fun. It lost once to Jund, and it lost again to the Emergent Ultimatum deck. But overall, if you're looking for a really fun deck to play in Historic, and you just want to go all out aggro, and maybe you're tired of like Gruul aggro or Mono Green Stompy or something like that, then check out this Izzet Aggro deck. It is definitely a lot of fun, and yeah, like the deck basically performed how I would hope it would, and that being, you know, Sprite Dragon coming down, having haste, being able to get bigger, Brazen Borrower, you know, being able to return creatures to your opponent's hand and then flashing it in, Bonecrusher Giant being able to stomp things out, and then the Royal Scions being able to make our creatures bigger with First Strike and Trample. Yeah, like this deck was just, it was really just a lot of fun. I want to thank you guys for watching today's video. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel for more Magic the Gathering Arena content. You can check out that video if you want to watch something else, and there's a playlist right below it so you can check out more of the content on the channel. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. I will see you in the next video. Bye.